Hey everyone, it's Monday morning, June 30th, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Sella. Since it's Monday, that means it's time to dive into the big market movers for the week ahead. It's going to be a busy one, so let's get straight to it. Before we begin, a quick note. Today's episode is sponsored by AMF Capital Asset Management Frankfurt. For tailored investment solutions and top-quality mutual funds, visit amf-capital.de. So at the top of the agenda this week is President Trump's one big beautiful bill. Yep, that's really what he's calling his tax reform. He set the 4th of July as the deadline for Congress to get it on his desk. Now, the chances of that happening actually jumped quite a bit after the Senate agreed to begin debating the bill, which puts it on track for passage by the end of June. Trump later softened his stance a little, saying it's not the end-all, but still, he wants it done, and fast. Markets will definitely be watching this closely, especially with fiscal stimulus and tax reshuffling back in play. Now, let's switch over to the Middle East for a second, because there's some cautious optimism building. Trump hinted over the weekend that a ceasefire deal in Gaza might be just days away. This follows last week's breakthrough agreement between Israel and Iran. Yeah, something no one really saw coming. Hamas has reportedly said they're open to a ceasefire and even a hostage exchange, as long as there are firm guarantees that the war actually ends. And on the Israeli side, Prime Minister Netanyahu is signaling that there are now many opportunities for follow-up agreements. Could this be a turning point? Maybe. But geopolitics can be slippery. Back at home and in Europe, we've got a full calendar of data. Investors will be parsing through fresh inflation figures from Italy, Germany, Switzerland, and the broader Eurozone. If we see a trend of cooling prices, that could ease some pressure on the European Central Bank. On the U.S. side, it's all about the labor market. We're getting jobs data that'll offer clues about whether the Fed might stay on hold or pivot again in the coming months. And just a quick reminder, U.S. markets are closed this Friday for Independence Day, so expect compressed trading activity and maybe a bit more volatility squeezed into the first half of the week. That's the setup. Tax reform drama, ceasefire hopes, inflation numbers, and jobs data, all in a short trading week. Stay sharp. I'll catch you all tomorrow morning with a brand new episode.